All right, peoples, what's good? Welcome to Black Money TV. Thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna talk about probably a lot of topics today. You know, I go off the fly, but the first thing that comes to mind is the Charlo revenge, is what I call it. The Charlo Harrison rematch that we just witnessed just yesterday, last night, with December 22nd, yeah, because today's the 23rd. No, I'm fucked up. No, December 21st, we witnessed it. Charlo's Revenge, because the day is the 22nd. Yesterday was the 21st. So, we witnessed Charlo's Revenge on December 21st. Reason why I call it Charlo's Revenge, because everybody know, and for those that don't know, the rematch went down yesterday. Charlo versus Harrison rematch. We all know the controversy behind it. The first one, Harrison took it. Charlo say he was robbed. Harrison always said stop crying like a little hoe or whatever in the press conferences. People call Charlo a hoe for crying about it. Charlo would clearly, disrespect him back, of course, and they would have a war of words. But what I do like is at the post press conference, um, they acknowledged each other and they shook hands like men and they showed each other respect. So they put all that shit talking and disrespect to the side, and that's good promotion for the fight. We all know that. You get what I'm saying? Shouts out to Harrison for being a good promoter. Yeah, I mean, all that shit talking he did promoted the fight. And as far as backing it up, he kind of backed it up. He kind of backed it up too, even though he got knocked out. Well, it was a TKO. He got stopped in the 11th round. Um, he held his own in that fight. If you watch that fight, he beat a lot of them rounds. And like he said, he was pushing Charlo back. Charlo got an early knockdown. I think it was 3 knockdowns in that fight. He got an early knockdown, and even after the first knockdown, Harrison came back, got on his shit, started pushing Charlo back, and it was a hell of a fight. It was a good fight. It was a good fight. I wouldn't mind saying a trilogy. Why not? It's not like it was a whack fight. Harrison took the first one. Charlo took the second one. Let's go for a trilogy. You know what I mean? So yeah, shouts out to Charlo for regaining his title. Lines only. Shouts out to Lines only. And shouts out to Harrison too for fighting a hell of a fight. Shouts out to both of them and both of their camps. And shouts out to both of the fighters for showing each other respect, like I said, after the fight, at the post press conference. Now, getting off of that, speaking of fights, I happened to tune into YouTube this morning on my way to work, like I always do. And I see Bill Collector got into a little scuffle. Bill Collector's a battle rapper, for those who don't know. Sorry to say, but he's kind of famous for getting knocked out or knocked down. I wasn't there by Show Out. Hitman Holla's little brother. I don't even want to talk about that no more because that's so old. Them niggas didn't squashed it since then, got it off their chest. Him and Hitman Holla, they battled. But Bill Collector is known and kind of famous for the guy that got knocked out by Hitman Holla's little brother Show Out. And then he did the blog right after he got, knocked out by Show Out, when he had like he called himself the Elephant Man. He had like that big ass eye jammy. You know what I mean? His eye was sitting out. So, and he's also famous for battle rapping. You know what I mean? We can't take that away. You know what I mean? He's a nice ass talented battle rapper. Pause. I said nice ass. Pause. He's a talented battle rapper. And yeah, so Bill Collector was fighting again. Well, you can't really call the first one a fight because he had just got knocked out. Wasn't really a fight, but he was fighting, y'all. Basically, speaking of fights, and some guy, I don't know who the fuck the guy was, But Bill Collector must have rocked him, or he was either drunk or he was punch drunk from when Bill clocked him. I don't know. Yeah, so Bill fucked somebody up. Yeah, I mean, so I guess he redeemed himself. Not really, because it ain't like he fucked Show out up. But, because, that's the one that knocked him out first time. But he fucked somebody up. Bill Collector fucked somebody up. I don't know who the nigga was, but and the nigga kept trying to come back and kept getting fucked up. So, I don't know the situation. I don't know what caused it. I'm pretty sure they'll put that out there pretty soon in this here YouTube world, this thing of ours. And I'm going to speak on that once they do. Alright, moving on. We're going to get back to this Nick Cannon Eminem thing. I put up my first blog about it, and then I laid back and I kind of let things simmer down, and I watched and seen what was going on since. And since my first blog, Nick Cannon has put out another diss track, which is not, I'm not surprised. Eminem put out a diss track, matter of fact, since my first blog. And Marshall is going to do Marshall. He did his thing, of course. And Nick Cannon put out a diss record. I forgot the name. Something about taking back the invitation, or now you don't have an invitation, because you remember the first diss record, or one of the first diss records he put out was called The Invitation. I think this one is something like I'm taking back the invitation, or invitation denied, or I don't know. I'm probably getting it all fucked up. Don't quote me on none of this, y'all. But anyway, he put out another diss record, and it's just him on there, just Nick Cannon, and he's taking. Don't you know the angle Benzino took? When Eminem was whipping his ass in the battle rap world, when Benzino put out the old record Eminem made about his old girlfriend, which was a black woman, and Eminem was just dissing black women because I guess his heart was broke by one. He already cleared that up, and he was young, and he put that record out dissing black women. Well, Nick Cannon is taking that angle. To me, in my opinion, you're corny for taking that angle, Nicholas, as Eminem would call you. Because I'm going to call you Nicholas because you're being corny right now. Someone already did that, Nicholas. Benzino did that already. You not even being original. You really going to take the racist route again? Somebody tried that already. Apparently it didn't work. You might want to try something else. I don't know. Don't nobody want to hear that record no more. We already heard it. We already know that he dissed the black woman. Okay? This is the thing. Before we can get on any other man or any other race dissing our black sisters, our black women, our black queens, which we shouldn't tolerate. Don't get it twisted. Can't nobody diss our black queens. I don't tolerate that shit neither. But before we can check somebody else, how about we check ourselves? Because sometimes we diss black women or our black queens, our black sisters as we call them. Sometimes we can get a little disrespectful towards them. So how about we check that, and then we can check others, Nicholas? But stop taking that route, because this has nothing to do with y'all beef. Stop trying to turn us against them because of that. The shit is corny. And just, yeah. You know what I mean? So, yeah. That's all I wanted to talk about. This is going to be a real short blog. You know what I mean? In and out, bob and weave type thing. Congratulations to Charlo again. Nick Cannon stopped being corny. Bill Collector. Yeah, man. Stay out them street scuffles, man. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do, though. Shouts out to the nigga that got fucked up by Bill Collector. All right. I'm out, y'all. Till next time. Like I said, this is a real short one. Yeah, over and out. Thanks for tuning in. Till next time. Yes, indeedy.